なんてな。
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight? Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Will the drive parry here open things up for them? They knew that throw was coming. Starts with a jump in. Difficult situation for a throw. Throws him down. What's the play here? Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Gets the jump in. Player 1 is in burnout. Drives off the table. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble here? They break things off to take a quick breather. Taking stock. Both sides are gonna have to fight without drive. Throws him. What's next? Just goes for it at this range. The super doesn't hit. Player 2 in there. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Baits them and goes in for the hug. Medium kick hits. Barely blocks the jump in. Flash knuckle. A quick breather. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Perfect input. Not letting up. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without and whiffs. They're wide open. Anticipated that throw. Player 1 has a big drive gauge lead. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. Manages to block the throw. Burnout. Did they mean to do that? Player 1, nothing stops this train. Closing moments of the match. Draw critical. What's gonna happen? Overhead attack. Player 1 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. Oh, looking for the definitive end to this round with a level 3 super. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Low heavy hits. Mix-up incoming. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Oh, easy tech. Throws a fireball here. There's a punish counter. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? They break things off to take a quick breather. Both fighters are trying to decide their next move. Player 1 is gonna have to wait for that drive gauge. Can they stick it? Oh, burnout triggered! Up for the level 1 Vulcan Blast. Who will capitalize on an opening first? Both players all out of drive gauge. In there! Player 1 with the first strike, but they can't get complacent. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Flash knuckle. That combo did decent damage. Player 1 hits them with a stop and box. Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Time to reassess the situation. Goes for the jump in. Player 1 holding on to that corner advantage. Jumps. This is gonna hurt. Oh, looking for the definitive end to this round with a level 3 super. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. You can use a drive rush like that there to maintain the pressure. Still slugging it out here. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Knockdown. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Good job blocking the jumping. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Experiencing KO. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Fireball from very long range. What's next here? Throwing some shade. Just moments ago, we saw some very solid pressure against the wall. That's how you close out games. It's so hard to fight back against that. Then hits them with a stop and pop. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Both of our combatants are cooking up something. Both fighters have a full experiencing burnout. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Torbaline, a real test of nerves here. Torbaline KO. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Immediate jumping. Final round. Who will the fighting game pick a good spot to use the super? It's time to go in. The Pale Rider snatches them. They're looking to end things right here. Back to the court. Are we gonna play impact peekaboo? Shoot their shot. There's a drive impact. Player 2 burns out. Punish counter sets the table. Nails the 3-ball. Nails it. Overhead, but it won't work. A real test of nerves here. They are not getting close to each other. Fires a blast. Checking with the fireball. How will they react? Break them. Back to the court. Are we gonna play impact peekaboo? Were they looking to connect with an overdrive arc for this situation? Do they have what it takes to steal the round here? What excellent block! Player 1, that was a magical shot! Player 1!
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight? Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Tries to bait him with the projectile. Deftly shuts out the jumper. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. They knew that throw was coming. Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Knockdown. Both of them have entered burnout state, which will drastically change their approach to the fight. Snares him. Sandblast. Recovers from burnout. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Both fighters KO. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. The jump-in is denied. Had the radar up and running. Grabs him. Dashes forward. Oh, burnout triggered. Player 2 picks a good spot to use the super. Uses the game for the super. They're not playing around here. They just made that very tricky pump. Burnout activates. Going in. Strong Quan takes them off their big time whip in there. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches. They choose to run it back. Let's get right to it. Holds out with a block. Gets the jump in. Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Deals some damage with that quick combo. Knockdown. Player 1 in that dangerous burnout state. We've reached the midway point of the rounds, and both fighters are at about even life. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Player 1 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Oh, burnout trigger! Player 1 KO. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Blocks the ambiguous crossover. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Transverse, the hit throw connects. Knockdown, and they quickly get back into the corner of the stage. It's a good spot to use the super. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here. Will we? They're going for the super arc? Perfect KO. They were in full control there. That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances. They choose to run it back. Let's get right to it. The combo's there. Lots of aggression from both sides. Goes for the throw. What's the play here? Player 1 has the life lead. Good job blocking the jumping. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Solid combo. Taking stock. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juice. That slight doubt is all it took. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Holds out with the block. Can't tech the throw. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Round there, a super arc. The super doesn't hit. They've got the meter for a drive impact. Connects with the round there to boost their metal level. Good heads-up decision opting for the drive impact. These throws, no escaping that. Player 1 brings it. How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Denies that throw attempt. The combo's there. Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Starts off zoning with fireballs. Saw that low heavy coming. Opts for the throw. Knockdown. The drive rush to try and keep up the attack. Both fighters decide to reset the pace and assess the situation. Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. Limited resources at hand right now. Takes a trip. Player 2 needs, will this super art connect? All right, what's coming up next? Sticks the jump in. And they create an opportunity for themselves to KO. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Oh, easy tech. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Ooh. Oh, burnout triggered. Dashes, they're going for the super art. Goes for the level 2 super eraser. Set up the punching bag. Player 1 springs forward with the drive rush. Player 2 needs to use the front of excellent block. Player 2 has an empty drive through. Let's see. Closes in. All in with the rush. What now? Burn out, but they may have a plan here. They gotta dig down deep. Oh, kisses the fireball. Player 2 gets the win in a convincing fashion. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Flash knuckle. Sticks the combo. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover, or are they in trouble here? Knockdown takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Was looking for that jump attack. Super Arc activated. Expect something big here. No more drive gauge. Opt for the throw to close it out. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Fires off an overdrive. Parries the projectile. They hit each other. The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. Strings it all together. The quarter makes it hard to escape. Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. Both fighters are out of drive. Might be a good idea to back off, but they might try something here. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Getting that extra juice in with Kagero no Mai. Throws a beefy Kachose. This is the time to use fireballs to chip away at an opponent. All in with a rush! Will we see a drive impact? They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. Player reversal! Throws out the Kachose for some mind game! This is a critical moment. They're using a fireball. Oh, burnout! Did they mean to do that? Flatline zone. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Comes a new challenger.
Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. They knew that throw was coming. Checks with the projectile. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weak. Taking stock. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Impact's a no-go. All right, what's coming up next? Their life is looking critical, and they can't rely too much on drive either. Life lead opens up. That's some big juicy burnout activates. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some super arc. Knockdown and they're both out of drive gauge. Will they press on or wait it out? Who will capitalize on an opening first? Sandblast. Player 2 needs to hold out in there. Player 2 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Are we going to see some fireworks here? The jump in catches them. Can't check the throw? This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Gets the combo. Spends the meter, hoping for a good return. Viper goes all in on hard left rejection. Like my boy always says, you're about to see a profession now! Go to work! Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. He's looking for a chance. Finds the target! That was a huge ends the round with a sick combo. Amazing. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Sandblast. It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line.
Thunder dash hits.
Player 1 links it, dropping it out up close. How did they read that throw?
All in with a rush.
Player 2 will need throws him. Grabs and throws him away.
Both sides getting ready.
Medium kick hits. Good decision with that throw. Oh, here we go. Oh, the throw connects. Both fighters are down to half life. Ooh, what a smart throw. Amazing. Player 1 with the rhythm cross-up attack. Taking shot.
Oh, putting the cherry on top.
Uh-oh. This would really tip the scale. Player 2, how did they read that throw?
Do they have what it takes to steal the round here? Into the air with the high jump.
Back to the corner. They're dizzy. There's a burnout.
Ugh, take a seat.
They are done. Player 2 clinches the win. But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that.
Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. An electrifying dash.
Had the radar up and running. Player 1 is working with a less than ideal drive gauge. They'll need to be very careful here. Takes a trip. Player 2 chases them down. We've reached the midway point of the round, and both fighters are at about even life. Player 2 is in burnout. Drives off.
Were they baiting them into that?
Player 2 in trouble with no drive.
A super arc?
A drive, and that's a KO. Timed that perfectly. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Projectile to try and change the situation. Gets the jump in. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Goes for the rush. Player 2 will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. Going springs forward with the drive rush. Risky up-close scrap still going. Oh, burnout triggered. Knockdown and connects with the throw. Breaks the block with the throw. What's next?
Tensions are running high. Both of them can finish this now.
Will they go all in without drive?
They push their way out of the corner.
Both of them back off. They may be preparing for the final exchange. What now? That corner is starting to look scary.
Links it.
The throw is denied. Player 2 can't use any drive-through. Closes it out.
That was catch as catch can. やれんの？
HP maxed, side quests done, and the skill tree's fully unlocked. Let's get it on. The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Gets a chance with that jump. Takes him all the way to the corner with that. Decent return on the combo. KO! Player 1 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Back throw for the side switch. Still slugging it out at this range. Goes for the rush. Throws him. What's next? A quick breather. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Opts to continue the attack with the drive. Big throws. What'll happen with a super arc? Player 1 holding on to that corner advantage. Attempts to crown them from above. Life lead is there, but in there. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Checking their reactions with a fireball. Jumps up. Medium all in with a rush. Doesn't miss a beat. Sandblast. This can lead to some big damage. Their drive is all the throw connects. Amazing. The throw doesn't connect. Turns out.
Oh, putting the cherry on top.
Sits him down with a super.
Now that's how you take a round.
Player 2 is a force to be reckoned with. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Still slugging it out here. What's the play here? Strings it all together. Very solid corner switch. Takes a trip. Player 2 chases them down. They've got the beater for a drive impact. Smart play to stop the opponent there. Ah, burnout activated. Player in there. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Demon Blade kick. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Very slick with the combo. What's the next move? Player 2 has a slight life lead. Jumps in. Breaks the block with a throw. Going in, springs forward with the drive rush. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Flash number. A quick breather. Knocks them out of the air. They've got the beater for a drive impact. Were they looking to connect with an overdrive art from this situation? Connects with the throw. What's next? Who's gonna take it? All in with closes it out. That's it. They're off to a new lead. Bathed in the glory of true champions.